Zhang Jigo, not Monkey Ling.
Yeah, you mistake. Yeah, you make a mistake. Yeah.
So another guy, who is Monkey Ling?
Monkey Lee is maybe he's not
Yang
here. Yang Lei, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yang Lei.
yeah.
Yeah. Not here, right? No, he's not here.
I see, I see.
Oh, yeah, Yang Lei is here. Yeah.
And so now, Yingquilin, the Yingquilin. Yingquilin is a Shirley, is a G, is the same person? Because the name in WeChat different from your name. So Shirley G means you Siren G, yes?
Yeah. It's me. Yeah, it's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So Siren G, I think I read your work already, 5 chapter, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, your work,
That's
okay, good.
my work.
And Yu King Lin, how about your
Hi,
work?
Professor.
How
My work
many
is
chapters?
why dear plan. You have read my dissertation.
Oh, wow. Oh, white dear plane. I see.
Yeah.
I see. 5
Yes.
chapter, yes?
Yeah, 5 chapter.
I see. For Lily One and Yao One, the same person?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, the same person.
Oh, I thought because your face so different, so I'm not sure, confused. Okay, Li Yan, okay, her work 5 chapter already. I read already. Li Yang, your work, how many chapter?
Professor, he cannot speak because there is something wrong with his microphone.
Oh, I see. How about Zhang Jigo?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your topic, Zhang Jigo?
The spread. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. The influence of the spread and influence of culture semiotics in China.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm writing
And
the fifth chapter.
so now you written 5 chapter already?
No. I'm writing the fifth chapter, but I still have some problems. I just analyze some qualitative data.
I see.
A lot of books and literature materials needed to read, and also just to collect all these materials.
I see.
Really huge task.
And so I have nine advice to push to graduate before December. Before December.
Before December?
Yeah, all you have to graduate.
Okay.
If you can't graduate, you must find out another advisor because I'm going to retire. I want to travel around the world.
I see.
Now you can okay. Let me share. Share this one. I share. So, Chico Zhang, the influence of cultural semiotics in China. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
We're going to finish chapter 5. Okay.
Almost, yeah. Just okay. I'm writing this fifth chapter.
Okay. So after today, you can write very quickly. Don't worry.
No, still have some problems. I need time to just analyze a lot of literature materials.
So the next one is Lai Yang. So Lai Yang not come. Yes, Lai Yang.
Yang Lei, Lei Yang, that's right. Monkey.
Not, monkey. Oh, this monkey guy, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Lai Yang not come. Jeping Su, side manipulation. She is not here. Jeping Su.
Yeah, he's not here.
Not here. Okay. Fanka not here, but Fanka okay. I read her work already. Yu King Lin. Okay, Yu King Lin,
Hi.
side manipulation. Yes, side manipulation in episode Why Dear Plane. Okay,
Your plan.
fifth chapter already. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Next, Jiren Suli. Jiren Sin Jason Ru. Not here. Oh, Yawan here. Sing Yu Lu. Oh no, okay, not here. Okay, Sirenji. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fifth come. Okay. And so maybe just wait for some next to join before waiting for your friends. I like to this one share this. And now this one, the one that I read, menu side manipulation in episode Why Dear. Tong Ziren G side interpretation. Synergies. This one translation, notion and its influence. Yeah, one. This one. So this is the work that all of you sent to me, and then I read already. And one. And hi Minu. Hi.
Hi, Professor. Hi, Professor Tony.
Okay, you look like the president of university. Eh?
Huh?
You look like the president of university.
No, I'm not the president. You are just kidding.
But I mean your character. Look like the president of university. So before just talk about the upgrade or the latest version of SIU format, I like to say something, and let me see. What happened? And so my last meeting, I mean last two meeting, the committee discussed about supervision. And in the meeting, some scholar just say that there will be like a change supervise advisor and advisee. Why? Because some let's see, someone said that, or someone complained that they want to change they want to change advisor because they just complain to SIU that I am not qualified to give I mean like a supervision, the one. And they say that, just less qualified to do, and then not good enough. So they just want to change. And then I told some executive that I mean, advisee can change all the time. I mean, as far as they want. But one thing, they said that I'm less qualified. I mean, I said I'm less qualified to supervise. So before I just give the upgrade. I like to share my CV again. So that because it's like maybe the last time that I'm going to share for my advisee, the one. So Minju, can you see my CV? Hello, Minju?
Yes, I can.
I see. So this is this one, and as I told all of you that before I moved to SIU, I was a government lecturer for nearly 40 years, and at the time, and before I retire, I just submit associate professor academic title, and then the committee let me fix and then after fixing, and that time I just retired, and then the academic title is useless because after retirement it's useless, and then I just fixing, and then no more to just see I mean the progress. And then one day I was invited to work as AU. They said they asked for the evidence. When I got back to ask for evidence, they have a new team of executive. So the former team, they said evidence belong to the former executive, the one. So when I came to SIU, so just for officially can't claim, but unofficially claim to be an associate professor, the one. And to make sure that I still like qualify to supervise. And if you see that the award that I when I was young, the one, I always came first for the studying. I mean, the studying all the time. That one. This is one. Because someone just go complain to executive that, oh, Tony is less qualified to give supervision. The one. For the position in the past, I got many position. Only one position that I never been is a president because no motivation, no motivation. The one that in the past, and for the book I wrote is about more than 20 books, more than 20 books in English. The one. And it's about research, about a lot of research. The one. So this is my, I mean, to make sure that I have knowledge to supervise all of you to graduate. This one. And this is one that I like to talk to all of you. Maybe it's maybe the last time to tell all of you, because I still remember that when I talked to Minyu last time that I like to retire, that Minyu said, please just help this group graduate and then retire. The one. Can you remember Minyu?
Yes, I remember that I spoke this kind of words to you. We hope that you can just sustain to us after our graduations. You may
Yes.
maintain it.
And you know, now there is about 30 new Ph.D. students, and now you don't have like a advisor because only few lecturer. But I just tell you, but secretly, because I have my plan already. As soon as all of you graduate in December, it's my time to step back. That one. And someone they just complain that when I just talk in WeChat, I like to send flower. I mean love flower. This is impolite. I think it's hello Minu. I mean just WeChat like a send the flower. I think it's a symbol between good feeling we from the teacher and students. What do you think?
The flowers is a candle to show the students respect to the teachers, I think.
Yes, but they said, oh, I mean, not proper for a teacher to give the flower to advise him. How come? Because teacher, at the sense, means good feeling. Yes?
It's a traditional, it is a traditional thinking, maybe.
Yeah. So that's why I just, how come? So it means I can't do anything. Just talk. Okay, work. I think between the feeling of teacher and this mean it's a good feeling to each other. I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
But someone they just complain to SAU executive, and then they have a meeting. They said, oh, they want to just like a change nine advice. I said, okay, because at nine advice now they're going to graduate already. Just try to have 30 next 30 advice that the student don't have advisor. Okay, now so this is one just like one that I talk in my mind. Maybe this is the last time to talk because it's something. And okay, next I like to share format. Uh, Okay. Okay, now is the format. So all of you have to now mean you just tell your friend now just forget the old version. This is the new version of uh, 3 chapter. This one is okay. I mean the same thing, but this one. So chapter 1. This is just start with introduction.
I think this part should have 11 sections from 1.1 to 1.11 according to the new format.
This one 1 to number 8. That's chapter 1. Can you see it?
Yes.
And so from the 9 senior, you are 9 senior. The problem, the 9 person or the 9 graduate, they still don't have research objective. They don't have research question. And remember, when you have 3 research objective, you must have 3 research questions. And research question and research objective must be in the same direction. The same direction. So all of you just put a title and then you just transfer your information to you number 1.1 background you have already. State of the problem you have already. Research objective, I think you have already. Research question, just put here. But for 1.5 conceptual theoretical framework research, this is one or choose only one. If you choose conceptual framework, you can choose conceptual framework. If you want to choose theoretical framework, you just choose theoretical framework. If you like to put research scope, just only one. This one is like an optional to write. And for 1.6, optional research hypothesis, optional. No need to put. And number 1.7, significance of the study, have to put. And 1.8, definition. So from your 9 senior, definition is too long. Normally, it's a good definition, not longer than 3 or 4 lines. Not longer than 3 or 4 lines. For example, Lily one refers to a young mom who has a 6-month-year-old boy. This is okay. Definition. We understand. Oh, Lily one or Yawan. Hello, Yawan. So chapter 1. Anyone has any problem, had any question about chapter 1? So this one, all of you have to fix like this for your graduation. Leon, Fan Gao, or Fan Gao not turn on camera. Hello, Fan Gao. So chapter 1, but I will just like put in our group later. So for next one, chapter 2. So chapter 2 just literature review. This one, chapter 2, literature review. So they are different from the past one. Literature review, introduction, related theory, and then conclusion. And normally, chapter 2 will be thicker than other chapters. So mean you just move your information, put in the title, and the title. Do you think it's easy for you, Minu? Because your work, I think, is very excellent. Just move, put in the title.
But I think this part, chapter 2, literature review, I put in the first chapter 1.
Now, just move. I mean, let's move now. So chapter 1, just 1, background, 2, statement of problem, 3, research objective, 4, research question, 5, conceptual framework, 4, 6, hypothesis optional, 7, significance of the study, 8, definition. That is.
So the new editions of the new versions, the new versions of the format you sent on May of 2021 is invalid.
But now it's the upgraded. It's maybe it's about 2 weeks latest.
So we have to write our dissertation according to this format.
This one. Yes. If you just follow the original one, when you just the day for oral defense examination, the committee just say, okay, just follow the new format. So we just fix first, and then no more fixing.
Sorry, excuse me, Professor Tony, but maybe several weeks ago, the coordinator, Dr. Yu, has given us a meeting about the format. One is the format like you talked today. Another one is the old one, that is initially the Professor Jia gave to the Shinagawa University. Dr. Yu told us both of the two versions are okay for the PhD students in semiotics.
Maybe he's confused because Dr. Seng Chan, he's in that group, and then she said she put this one version to the group, and then the group ignore because she said maybe she's confused. No one. So this version is the latest version of Solar, and your 9 senior graduate, because it's a rush. There's a rush. So this is the latest one. All of you have to just put chapter 1 title, and then you just move your information to under from number 1 to number 8 definition. Can you get my point, Minyu?
Yes, I think we all can get your point, but we're just confused about that because I mean the quality of our research are different. Some of the students are doing the quantitative research, but some others are doing the qualitative. Especially Van Gao and me, we are doing the theoretical research. We do not have the methodology. And we do not have the conceptual framework or even the hypothesis. I still remember that in the proposal, in the proposal defense, I just give several hypotheses in the slides, and all of these professors include Professor Santang and Professor David and you just tell me that because you are doing the theoretical research, you do not have the hypotheses. So I think this kind of format maybe will be revised a little according to the research nature, especially for me and Van Gogh.
Yeah. This number 6, optional. Optional mean can have or don't have, but normally nobody want to have. It's a research hypothesis, optional.
Yes, and I would like to express that the chapter 2 literature review. If I just move this part into the single chapter, and this part will be much less pages written as a single chapter. And chapter 3, this is a methodology. Is that okay? So the methodology for, yes, we do not have the research design. We do not have the research instrument. Even we do not have the data procedure or the population, samples, subjects. So I think the methodology for the dissertations of the theoretical research, we can't write as much as possible in this part, even reach 40 pages. I don't think I can write this part as much as like that.
Yeah. Okay. Your work is a theory. Your work is theory, and it's a here. In chapter 3 you can write about theory. Your theory by saying that what is your theory. I think you have already. Maybe it's unclear. You just put okay. Your object mean you're going to do theory. So your object means theory. So how many theory you're going to apply? This one you have already. Because here object population sample, they just choice. I mean choice. But for you, objects, not population, not sample. So methodology means plan. What is your plan to do your research? But you did already. You just how many theory? If you said you have about three theories, you're just going to say that I have 3 theory to study, and then your research design mean what are you going to do with your theory? The one, and then uh, when I read your work is about uh, interview and observation, and then before getting the data theory, you have to read the theory. Maybe if it's about 20 documents, so you have to say that I have 20 documents to read and then to discuss. So chapter 3 is like your research plan. What are you going to do? And then data analysis procedure means what you got from your qualitative. Can you get my point, Minyu?
Yes.
What do you mean? Yes, Minyu. I think you unclear.
Actually,
Your work.
I think
when I read your work, you have already your work. You have everything already. Your work excellent.
You know that, Professor Tony, if we just change this kind of a format like today, you just gave us. Actually speaking, we just totally revise all of things we have done before. That is to say, we have to rewrite all of these kinds of a dissertation. What we have done before is nonsense, is meaningless. So I can't understand why we should change this format today, because we have we have always done this kind of a research according to the format that the Shinagawa University has decided for us. So why we need to change this format? If we change it, what we have done are totally nonsense. And actually,
Okay, I understand your feeling.
yeah,
Because at that time, when we have the format, I as one committee, I told the committee that the format doesn't make sense. But the dean at that time, she said, "Oh, have to rely on uh, Chinese scholar." But when uh, when the time passed, and then had a meeting, they said, "Oh, something wrong with the format. It's unclear." And then after the meeting, the meeting, and then they just Dr. Sengchan, Dean, they just send this one, the latest format to the group, but maybe something we confused. And then she said, I'm not sure whether they understood or not, the one. So this is what the format Dr. Sengchan sent to the group. To the new group. I understand your feeling that why is always change. But sometimes I don't have too much authority, the one. Because from the beginning, I said already that from to the committee that I think there will be the problem. The one. The last format. And this is format just maybe at the as upgraded at the beginning of July. Mm. But so this is you research objective, you see the same thing. Research question, the same thing. And then definition is still the same thing, but we just have only 8 topic. You just move your work under topic. For research objective you have already. Research question you have already. Conceptual framework. Because when you're going to do research, you just have your conceptual framework. What are you going to study? You have already. You wrote already. When I read your work, your work excellent. You have already, but maybe just put in under the one. Hello, Minu.
hi.
Have you got any
I'm
question?
here. I have no words to say. I
Because
feel very disappointed. Actually, I really feel disappointed because you know that, Professor Tony, we have done a lot of work and now we have just to found it meaningless. You have written, it just not meet the criteria of the Shinagawa. So I don't know what's the final format. I don't know.
this is what
Many changes are always happened at any time.
This one, I think, as far as you have the same deed, maybe this is the latest one. Because when all of you have like a oral defense examination, the committee going to ask, you have to update to the new format like this. So in fact, you work already. You just put the title and then move under. That is. Because you have everything already, Minu. I think for your work, I think no worried. You just move under. You just put this adjective move. It's a question
If
move.
we just move some parts to another chapters, I think
Yes.
the framework of the dissertation will not be balanced in terms of pages.
Oh, don't worry. Because the page chapter 2 normally will be more pages than the other. Normally. Because you have chapter many pages for chapter 1. You just move from chapter 1 to chapter 2. That's it.
Actually speaking, Professor Tony, we feel a little helpless now. We don't know why we have this kind of a decision of changing the format. Sorry to hear that.
I understand. I understood your feeling. This normally the original format. I disagree strongly already, but at that time, they just ignore my point of view. I told them that I think they're going to problem in the future, but later on, have a problem. And later on, the committee has a meeting. They just fix to this one. This is from the beginning. But this one, I think maybe the latest one. As far as we still have the Dean Sang Chan. I mean, if another Dean come, maybe. But for your generation, I think maybe this one, no, nothing changed more than this. So
just listen to my other classmates' opinions. I think they may
yes.
have the same ideas or same feelings with me.
Jang Jigo. Why don't you turn on camera? You tell them to turn on camera. Jang Jigo. Jang.
Yeah, Professor.
Jang.
I just follow this format, almost the same. So I have no question.
Oh, Jang, you follow already. Yeah, good.
Because based on my research, maybe this format is better. So I choose this format. Almost the same. Yeah, almost same. Yeah.
Almost the same. I see. So for you, it's easy to like follow.
Yeah. This is maybe this is a very normal, very common format, right? Yeah.
Yes,
so
yes. I agree. It's a formal. It's a formal format.
Yeah, format.
At the beginning, when we got the first format, I disagree. In the meeting, I said no. But I have only one voice. But later on, when they apply the format, it's some problem. But now they just change to be the latest one.
So I have no problem. Yeah. But because maybe based on my research title, so this is a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe other students and they have different opinions because based on their research. I mean, this one is qualitative, quantitative research. If you maybe have a lot of quantitative data, so it is good. I think that. Yeah, this is my understanding.
Okay, good. Thank you. In fact, it doesn't matter that you apply quantitative or qualitative.
Yeah.
What you have to have mean research question, research objective, self problem, and conceptual framework. Because before doing any research, you must have your conceptual framework. What are you going to do? It doesn't matter that qualitative or quantitative. Yes.
I see. Yeah.
And then what you're going to have mean.
But I have a little bit change here. Just the page, chapter 4. Chapter 4 here, I use result and discussion, right? So maybe I give 2 subtitles. I mean subchapters. One is analysis of data.
Yeah.
One is analysis of quantitative data. So I think this
okay.
is, yeah. Just chapter
So
4.
chapter 4 analysis. So maybe you can put research on the study and then put analysis subtitle.
Yeah, yes, 4 to 2 subtitle, yeah, or maybe subchapters. I mean, chapter 1 4.2 is for quantitative data. Another is for qualitative data. Yeah.
Good idea. Chapter 4, maybe you start with result of the study and then 4.1 how to analyze. There's the one.
Yeah. I just use SPICS, right? I'm not sure about it. Just I use software to analyze the data. Yeah, so I just put it here. Get the analysis of quantitative data here.
I see. And chapter 3, the same thing, conclusion, discussion. So in every
just you put the findings here, right? Findings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Fan Gao. Hello, Fan Gao. Fan Gao?
Yes, I'm here all the time.
Oh, can you turn on camera, the Fan Gao? I can't see. I can't remove your face at the moment.
I don't think it's appropriate for me to turn on the camera because I just covered my hair. I just took a bath minutes ago.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry for that. I would love to.
Your work is okay, good. You just like move that. You no need to do more. You just move your information under for example, chapter 1 is an objective you have already. 1.4 is a question you have already. You 1.5 you just conceptual framework. You just put under this one. Because it doesn't matter qualitative or quantitative. You must have conceptual framework. I think you have already. Fan Gao, you have already, but just you put in chapter 1. So now you just move to put in 1.5. That is. So Fan Gao, what do you think about this format?
I think I remember should be included in the first introduction. By this new format, it seems that we have to move part of chapter 1 and then start a new chapter, which is literature review.
Yes. Just move from chapter 1 to chapter 2 and 3, that is.
So that chapter 2 will be really short because literature review is just part of chapter 1 according to the old format. And now with this new format, and also chapter 3 methodology, that's a whole new chapter. So this format is totally different from the one I have been using with Menu. So it will feel very difficult to switch to this new format. At least for 2 of us.
Yeah. normally you have already just move. You move from chapter 1 because in the last chapter 1 we have methodology. Just move from chapter 1 to chapter 3, and
But one part of the chapter is totally different from the whole chapter. We will have 2 different new chapters. That means we have to put more words into chapter.
for chapter 2 literature review, you just put theory. You have already theory. In translation theory, you just put in chapter 2.
So that means
And
we will have 7 chapters altogether.
oh, why have 7?
Because the content of chapter, let's see, the contents for the whole paper will be divided into chapter 2 to chapter 5.
Yes. Normally we have 5 chapters, but the chapter is flexible. You can have chapter 6, chapter 7. But
Yeah, we are a few months away from oral defense. We have to
yeah,
concentrate on revising the paper. With this new format, it's really, I don't understand it. It's just not a good timing for doing the format. It should have been done in the very beginning, not at this
yeah,
time.
yes, I understand your feeling. But at that time, I disagree already. But only one vote. I can't win. But later on, the committee encountered the same problem that I predict already. And then that's why change to be the latest format.
I don't know if I can handle this right now.
Professor
Just
Tony,
move.
sorry, excuse me, Professor Tony.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, I agree that some of my classmates are doing the quantitative research, but I don't agree with this because I think suitable
Mm-hmm.
for the not suitable for the qualitative research. So I totally disagree with this kind of a format. Because we have done a lot of work before, but now we just revise it and reread. Actually, it is equivalent to rewrite the dissertation, and even we just overlap the proposed defense. So I completely cannot handle this kind of a format in my dissertation because I think this format, this is a content in my dissertation cannot be the parts of into this format. You know that what I'm feeling now, Professor Tony, I feel a little depressed about this kind of a decision. I'm helpless now.
No. Your work excellent already mean you. When I read your work very excellent. I mean, no need to do more. You just move. That is.
But we do not have the methodology. I think that the methodology is very difficult for this kind of dissertation belong to the qualitative research. It's very difficult to arrange this kind of contents. It's very difficult. The theories, I just explore the theories, and the theories has so many theories. They are entangled. I can't how to say divide them in a single aspect, in a single parts into the discussion. So what I am want to say is same with Van Gaal just now expressed.
But when I read your work, you have everything already. Just shift. Maybe, and now you work too hard. Minu, you work too hard. Maybe, you just, I get job for the new format, the one. But in fact, you have everything already in your work. Maybe
I hope
they don't.
that, Professor Tony, I just give my suggestions. I think according to the different nature of the dissertation, I hope you, my dear professors, you can help us to maintain the two formats simultaneously at the same time, maintain the two formats. I do not see this kind of format you give today is not good. It's very, very good, but it is different. It belongs to the different framework of the dissertation. So I just want to propose my suggestion that you, my dear professor, can help us to maintain the two formats according to the different natures of the dissertation. Thank you.
Okay, don't worry. I always sit along with you. Sorry. And but just try to fix what you can fix first, and then we come discuss later. You in your case.
It is not just one case. All of us share the same feeling, and I think if the university they have give us the format for the semiotics, but first, it is impossible for us to change the format, and second, this is unworkable. We never did such kind of research in the past.
Oh, who's speaking? I can't see your face. Hello? Hello?
Our monitor may have he's coming. He's coming.
Chipping you. Are you speaking? No, who's speaking?
Yes. Yes, Professor.
Okay. Tell me your comment. Chipping you, Sue. Hey, Chipping Sue, you are Monkey Link or no?
No.
What your title?
I am studying a Chinese classic named The Arts of War. It is a classic. How can I do the quantitative research on a classic? Just you can never do a kind of quantitative research on a novel or on some kind of artistic work.
So qualitative or quantitative? We must to show. For example, methodology. You just say that I going to apply methodology, quantitative by study document. Are you going to study document? Jing Su?
I just do some qualitative research about the theme and study the work from a different perspective. So it is impossible for me to survey the the population or sample or something like that. And just 10 years ago, no, so I'm sorry, just 10 days ago, Yuting had a meeting for us, and he said that for our semiotics, for our major, we should stick to our own formats. And we are at the time of completing the whole dissertation, and now you tell us to change the format.
Yeah. So this one, you just try this one, objects population sample. This mean you can choose only one object. So objects for you is mean document. So you mean you're going to study document, Chipingsu?
Yes.
So you just say that how many documents you're going to study. For example, you study 30 documents. You just say, I going to study 30 documents. And then just tell how you're going to analyze your document. That is.
But it is a little, I feel a little puzzled. Why 10 days ago, all right, our university gave us the suggestion that for different majors, we should stick to different format. And now, all right, we will have the defense in a month, and then you tell us to change the format. All right, that means we have to waste about more than a half year of our hard working. That's the first. And the second, it is impossible. I think it is impossible for, at least for me, to write the methodology in a separated chapter about the population or samples.
No. Ignore population sample because use only one word. Objects mean document.
I just study a classic of about only 6,000 words, 6,000 Chinese characters.
That's why your objects is Chinese character.
Chinese characters, just like English words.
Yeah.
Can I do the research that I am researching on the 6,000 Chinese words?
Yes, just write down what you said. That is in 3.1. That is.
I just want to thank you for your suggestion, and I want to hear my classmates about their point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all, as university, offered and we all, as the closing or revising stage of writing the dissertation. And suddenly you ask all of us to change the format. I think we are running out of time. We do not have enough time because we will have the station in about a month.
I
and
understand.
we publish concerning the papers, English or in Chinese, on our topic for the last about half and a half year.
Mm-hmm.
And we never did such format or research before. For example, take methodology as a separated chapter and the objectives. Take me for example, my objective of studying the arts of the theme from a semiotic perspective to explore the writer's semiotic thinking. So this is my objective. It has nothing to do with survey or the traditional qualitative research.
Okay, it's a good one. It's good one. So your methodology, you just try to tell your plan. What are you going to do to study? That is. And I will raise the question that okay, we will be just all of you can use the former one, or someone might apply to this one. I just try to talk for all of you. Because my mission just push all of you to graduate. I mean, don't worry that all of you not graduate. Mean my mission mean just push you to graduate. It doesn't matter that what format. Can giving you Pixu, can you understand my feeling?
Yeah, I understand your point, your point, and we're trying our best to completing the dissertation on time, and we do not have much time actually.
Okay, I understand, but you know your work. I mean the work. I mean some of your work that I read, chapter 4, chapter 5 already is good. I think it's better than your 9 senior graduate. But secret is a secret. So I think all of you work going to be better. So which one you can fix, just fix. If which one we think that you can't, maybe I just talk with the committee that okay, because since confused about format, just follow. It's okay. It's like a flexible.
Yes, it is not just our group. I think the neighbor group, Professor David, his students maybe have the same hold the same point of view, just like all of us. Yeah, so it is quite difficult for us to change the formats as this time. Yeah, we only have about a month, a little more than a month to change the whole presentation. It is impossible. And we cannot do this well because for the last about 15 years study, we never did quantitative research. We are in the liberal arts, yeah, and we're not for that kind of social survey or so on, right? For example, you're studying Shakespeare, King Lear. How can you do the population or something, or maybe at least in this review you can have some kind of samples or numbers or something like that. But if you want to interpret the novel or the classic from a new perspective and to explore the new thinking that the academia didn't have before, it is quite impossible. And from the reading of the most famous magazines concerning semiotics, very few of them actually did quantitative research, or they have a kind of format like this. So it is so difficult for us. It is beyond our ability, not just time.
Okay.
About 10 days ago, Yuting told us that we can stick to the formats for semiotics.
I understand your feeling because sometimes confused the one. So at this stage, whatever what you can fix, just fix it, and which one you can't, just let it be the same thing.
Thank you so much.
But my mission as an advisor, just try to help all of you to graduate. I mean, 9% should graduate. That's my mission.
Thank you for your work all the time. And thank you for your care.
Because I plan to stop working after your group graduation. This is your group is my first group and my last group. The one. That's why I want all of you to graduate happily.
We are the lucky one.
And because I remember that when I studied PhD, my supervisor in the past, she gave me bad experience until I nearly commit suicide. So when I work, when I work as a government lecturer, I still remember that I held my master degree advisee passed. I remember that one girl, but now she's a well-known lecturer in Thailand. One girl, nobody want to be her advisor because she isn't smart enough, not smart enough. Nobody just refuse her. I just asked her to sit in front of me and then just do work together, fit together. And now she's a very well-known lecturer in Thailand. She always came to see me every year. So for my advice, I promise to push all of you. If compare your work with 9 graduate, I think your work, your group work is still better. I promise, better.
Actually, I did quantitative research and published a paper in SCI in this format for segment language study. All right, for this topic, the questionnaire and the interview, and then it is quite easy for me to find the objective of the study or the population and samplings. And if I'm asked to do my research in studying a classic, I feel so difficult to move this format to the study of a work.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, the one. Just try to do as you can do.
Thank you so much.
You and me just come to help each other to pass this problem that is. And so, okay, for this format, just don't worry too much. Just fix as you can. I mean, you just move your work if you can. If you can't do, just follow the one, and we might, I might just talk to the committee that someone is blah 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 the one. Let me by mission to do that one. And so, Jipping Zoo, now your publication, you got your publication already, yes?
No. It's still in the process. I do not know when they will publish my paper.
So
I have another question to ask. That is because that is going to be published will be closely connected to the dissertation. And if I publish this too soon, I do not know whether because it is just a part of the dissertation, right? I'm afraid that the similarity rate will be high.
No, you can publish now. You can publish, and then when you get published, and then when you pass the oral examination, you just submit the journal, and then you graduate. Someone
it seems that
who
in our university, sorry, Professor,
Pardon?
it seems like that in our university there is a similarity rates check. Is that right? Similarity index check?
Yes.
Yeah. So if I publish my paper, it is a whole chapter of my of my
No,
dissertation.
not whole chapter. Just only maybe 14 or 15 pages.
Yes. Yeah, no, I didn't plan to publish the paper our university's magazine, but in some other magazines.
So
it is quite
what's your
long.
point? What's your point?
You mean the points of the paper?
Yeah.
It is just one of the concern of my paper. There are 3 concerns for each chapter. It is one of the concerns.
So this 3 chapter, I mean, if you can't fix much, okay, don't worry. But one thing, you just publish one article in Scopus.
So my question is, what about the similarity index or similarity rate? Right, it should not pass, as I heard, 20%. Is that right?
If you don't have
Or
21, I can't hear clearly. Chipinsu, say again, please. I can't hear. Some signal, maybe. Hello. Hello, Chipinsu, I can't hear. Hello, Chipinsu, I can't hear. Say again, please. Hello. Signal problem. Hello, Minu. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
But something wrong with keeping you to signal.
Yes, maybe she's a poor signal now.
Ah,
He's in the poor signal now because the signal in China sometimes is not very good
I see.
because of the place. Yeah.
So at this stage, I mean, fix what you can fix. If something that you can fix, just use the same the former format. The one. So little fan มีแฟนเก่านะจิวคิงลินhello จิวคิงลิน hello so I'm
Hi,
not sure that
Professor.
Jiu
Hi,
King Lin
Professor. I'm Yuki Lin.
Yu King Lin so Yu King Lin so what do you think about the new format?
I think the new format is really like the beginning of the Shinawatra University's requirements, but I didn't use this kind of format to write my dissertation, so I need a lot of time to revise it. If you stick to use this new format, I think there is no time, and it is a little difficult for us to use this new format.
Just try to do as what you can do and maybe you just move because in chapter 1 have is about too many title. You just move the title from chapter 1 to chapter 2 and 3. That one.
Yeah, yes.
and now you just complete your chapter 5 already, yes? You can Lin.
Yeah, I have finished all my dissertation, and these days I revised some grammar errors or format errors. Yeah.
Okay. So now you are ready to graduate already, yes. And how
Yeah.
about your publication?
It is still in process. And also worry about if I publish the paper, the plagiarism rate may be a little high. So yeah, so I didn't publish or issue paper.
You should publish one paper in Scopus because it's a requirement for your graduation.
Sorry, I didn't publish the Scopus paper. I will try my best.
Just try one because now it's a requirement that on our PhD since must publish in Scopus. The one it's a new.
Okay.
Just say that Scopus piece. Because if not published in Scopus, maybe just problematic later. If you can just try to publish in Scopus first, no problem.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Okay, for you go just so when you finish already, just send me your latest revision.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay, good. So for you, no problem. Going to Lê Yang. Hello, Lê Yang. Lê Yang. Hello, Lê Yang. Hello, Lê Yang. Oh, Lê Yang, maybe I'm not sure. So Jiang Chigo. Hello, Jiang Chigo.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Jiang Chigo. Now you publish your paper in Scopus already?
No, until I finish my dissertation. Yeah, I will, think about, publishing my essay, because I just actually borrowed some most part from my dissertation maybe. So I should maybe finish my dissertation first. Is okay? Yeah.
But so no need to wait until you finish your dissertation because
Yeah.
you just write. It's about 14-15 pages. That is.
Yeah, 14, 15 pages, and yeah, maybe I have to borrowed maybe not just some ideas or from it, but even maybe some words from it. So I think that after I finish my dissertation and then publish my essay is better.
But
Yeah,
remember
because
to publish in Scopus, choose Scopus first.
Yeah, I see.
Because if you publish in Scopus, only one publication is Scopus, and then no problem.
Okay.
But in fact, for last rule, TCI is okay.
TCI, okay. The second choice, right?
No, in the past. But now it's a new executive team. Just require Scopus.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay, I understand. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So when you finish your chapter 5, please send to me.
I will. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I read Minu work, Fengao work,
Yeah.
Yi Qing Lin already.
Yeah.
Jiping
Because
Zhu.
I just told you I use a lot of quantity of data, a lot of data. Yeah. So really difficult for me because I'm an art student, so sometimes really hard for me to use some software to analyze this data.
Oh,
So
I see.
yeah, I have to learn some skills for using this this software. Yeah.
Yes, you should ask someone who expert in research software to help you.
Yeah, maybe and a lot of tables and figures tables. Yeah, in my dissertation. Yeah, that's different from the from other students. That's why
Yeah,
I just said so. This this format is bad for my dissertation. Yeah,
I see.
because yeah, a
And
lot of quantitative data.
mm, I used to have a friend who is is an art teacher. Now he's a
Artificial.
professor. Yeah, art
Yeah.
teacher. He's professor. He always
Mm-mm.
asks anyone to help him to do his work
Yeah.
because he's smart in art design, but he's not smart
Oh,
in just doing a paper. He asks someone, "Hey, help me paper." The one you just ask someone.
yeah. Yeah, why I choose you the use just a lot of numbers. I just want to get some how to say, maybe some reliable results, right? So sometimes
Yes,
if you use a lot of data, so maybe I can give a very reliable conclusion,
yes, yes,
result
yes,
findings. Yeah, that's why I
yes.
choose my the way of a method of my dissertation. Yeah.
I see, I see. Yes, because if you use data, you choose try you to say exactly that your data is reliable or not reliable. Because the community going to ask, how could you? Yes, it's
That's
a good
different
idea.
from but okay, still different from maybe the typical maybe the quantitative paper because for me I just collected a lot of literature literatures lot of papers and books, right? So
Yes, yes. You
no
just
need for me
papers.
to use all those. Maybe I just find all those materials I can find right from the from some some how to say in China we use okay just from some online
Yes.
online libraries, right? Online
Ye-
library, right?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are many online library in China.
Yeah, and select select some reliable ones, right? So it's a
Yes,
really job, right, for me to do it.
yes.
Yeah.
So you just try to say exactly how many documents you're going to study. For example, if you're going to study
Uh,
30 documents, that one you just write down 30 documents
yeah.
and then you just
Here I just select all those and now I have collect 300 papers,
wow, it's a
300
lot.
papers, and yeah, that's right. So really difficult for me to collect all those papers and some books, even some
Mm.
books, and some books I can find from the from the online library. So that's
Mm.
problems, and even you
Oh,
can't buy it. Yeah, you can't find
oh,
it nowhere. Can find nowhere, right? Because
oh,
older one
300,
too old.
300 too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I
So
see,
because
I see.
I'm really interested in, because I'm really interested in this data. I want to find some find something from it. Yeah. At the very beginning, I just want to finish my dissertation, and later I find, okay, just find something very interesting from this data. So here, maybe really can find it, not just finishing my dissertation, and really sometimes can give some
if
useful
300
information.
if 300 too many, don't try to have more. Maybe it's about 30, 40 enough.
Yeah, but here I just collect all those papers and books, right? And sometimes, okay, so this just collect the papers, and in my dissertation, sometimes I just choose some very important works, maybe give explanation of some important works. But because my research is focused on the spread and influence of culture semiotics in China. So here, I have to collect all those papers in the books, and just to find something from it.
Okay, so now you have 4 chapters already, yes?
Now I'm writing the 5th chapter, and the very difficult part for me. The fourth, okay, the fourth one, a very difficult part, right?
So could you send me your 4 chapters so that I can read and then I can help?
Because all those data, I still need time to maybe when I finish this one, I will send you. Okay.
Okay, good. So you know my email, yes?
Yeah, I can find your email. Yeah.
I see. Oh,
yeah. I still need
I think
time, to give. I need time to analyze this data and get some.
But
Okay.
don't try to do the best research. Don't try to do the best.
But I need time. Yeah, I need time.
When I read your 9 senior who graduate, I like to cry when I read their work. So I think the work that I read, I read Fan Gao work, Minu work, Yung Kin Lin work. I think it's better than 9 graduate. In my opinion.
They always do a very good job.
Yes, and I think in 9 advices, maybe some of you or maybe half of you going to get the most intelligent paper.
Yeah.
Rồi. So for your work is okay. So in your idea, Jiangxi, you said that new format is like a fit to you, yes?
Yeah, fit my dissertation. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because my dissertation a lot of quantity, a lot of data. Actually, quantity
I see.
data there. Yeah, so that's different from others. Yeah.
But for Minu, Fan Gao, and Lily Wan, maybe just try. Just can do whatever you can. The one. But Lei Yang said that microphone is broken. Lei Yang. Monkey King. Microphone broken. And so, but one thing, all of you should try to publish your paper in Scopus, because after you have oral defense examination, you just fix your work 15 days, and then you have to have publication paper with you, and then you graduate. If anyone who don't have the publication, maybe some problem. So now just try to publish your paper as soon as possible, because now August, next month is August. It's August, September, October, November, December. So only 4 months. All of you going to like graduate in 4 or 5 months. Just try to publish your work. Okay, now Chang Chigua, thanks a lot for your information. Okay, good one.
Thank you, Professor.
So maybe so hello Minu. I'm not sure where's Minu. Minu?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
So for the new format, you, Pen Gao, and Little Yawan maybe encounter some problem. Now just fix whatever you can fix. Can you understand my point?
Actually, I got your point, but still, I'm still in the conditions of depressment.
Just ignore it. So just remember that we are here to graduate. Yes, we are here to.
Actually speaking, frankly speaking, Professor Tony, I do not like to give up what I have done before, because you know that if I move the literature review as a chapter 2 and the methodology that is originally in the chapter 1, how about 2, 3, 4 as a body part, integrated the contents of the 3 body parts into chapter 4. It's difficult for me.
We can discuss later. I mean, if can't shift, can't move, maybe stick to the same one, and then I'm going to defend for you
the body
later.
parts are different. The body part. Now my paper, the body parts of my paper are chapter 2, 3, and 4. The 3 chapters are the main content as a body part of my dissertation. And now, if I reconstruct the paper, the dissertation, I need to the contents in the 3 chapters into 1 chapter. It's so difficult. The theoretical research are so much and contents. I can't. They are belonging to the different parts, different topics.
Okay, I understand your point. Okay, just stick to the former one, and then
just stick to the. I'm sure, Professor Tony. I'm frightened now. You know that. I actually am frightened. I'm terribly frightened.
Don't frighten. Don't feel frightened. I remember that I always on your side.
So you will help us, such as me, Fan Gao, Lei Yang, and Lily Wan, to help us to give the suggestions to the committee, because we are just unique in our dissertation.
Yes. I mean, maybe I just go to defend in the meeting for the next for your graduation, blah, blah, blah. What?
Thank you. It's too
Uh,
difficult to earn the doctor degree. You know that it's too
mm.
difficult. I can't sleep
And
well. I can't eat well.
I understand your feeling, but because I am not oral authority, you know. I am only small fish.
We trust you. We trust you. We believe in you. You can help us to
Mm.
earn this kind of authorities in terms of this format. I really don't
Yes.
want to change it. It's too difficult for me. I can't handle it.
Okay. I promise I will try to defend for all of you. But one thing, just publish. But in fact, for your publication, I think you're qualified already. But because of the new executive new rule, just said only score pass. But in fact, you know,
We are. I'm
the
still
last
trying. I'm still trying.
yeah. But I mean,
Just
if you have like a publication is score pass, no problem. But it's a pity that you know the one that I told you, score pass the one. If you publish in the one, fly, no problem. uh,
Okay,
but
we just trying to publish in the Scopus. We are
mm,
effort. I think is making effort to publish the articles in the Scopus.
yeah.
Actually, it is always our honor.
Yes. So just try to publish as soon as possible because after have oral defense examination, just have 15 days to fix. But for your group, I think no more fixing. No more fixing because I read already. And then you uh just like a show publication, show evidence. After show evidence of scope of publication, now you go to have breakfast at home happily.
Okay, I got it.
So um, so I hope that today maybe someone might get advantage, someone might feel frightened like you. But remember that I am here just help all of you, not frighten all of you, just help in whatever happen. I always just help all of you to graduate, and you know your group is the first group and my last group. As soon as all of you graduate, it's my time to go back home, travel around the world. No more teaching, no more working. No more. Your group is the last group, but don't tell anyone because now there are about 30 PhD students in liberal. No advisor. No advisor. But because your group is the first group and my last group, I just try to push the one. Just try to have 5 chapter publication. That is normal. Because from uh, last 9 senior, they don't have research objective. They don't have research question, but they have result. You know, if we talk academically, mean is a cheating, is unreliable. The one. So, but your work I read already. You have a research question, research objective, blah blah. That is because me know your work is I think it's very excellent. And
Thank you.
you're going to be the professor maybe next year.
We know I have not this kind of a qualification now.
Oh, you are high qualified, Minu. You are high qualified. But just try. Just try. Mm. And I think you can do. You can do. Mm. Don't think too much. Don't think too much. Don't try to think to do the best paper in the world.
No, I'm not want to be the best. I just want to be in a fluent graduation process. That is my wish.
But I think you may be just like step of graduate, just coming. You know, just only next month is just August, and I hope that all of you just have 48 credit already. Yes, you just register 48 because last time just about 9, and then you just have 9 credit, and then become 48 credit. Then you have 48 credit, and then you have publication is corpus. Finish. Because
So,
your work.
So, Professor Tony, again, I just want to confirm or fix again. Temporarily, now, we do not have to revise or change the format. Okay, is that right? Am I right?
Yeah, in your way, in your style. And then I will defend that Minno, Fan Gao, and Little One, they have a different format, blah 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 blah. So it should be flexible. But for Chang Jigu, he prefer the latest format, blah blah blah.
Okay. Thank you.
And so I hope that meeting today is very useful to all of you. Minu, what do you think?
Sorry?
I mean, our meeting today is very useful to all of you.
Yes, useful, very useful, and very frightened as well.
Don't feel frightened. Don't feel frightened. Because you think.
I am astonished just now.
Yeah, you think too much. You are the person who just like I said, and like you have a feeling and then feeling the one.
Think too much, you mean?
Yeah, think too much. Like my daughter, that she has the same character like you. She's government officer, a pharmacist. So when I talk anything to her, she think too much. She just plan to next 10 years. Well, how come? Don't think too much. No.
Because we are in a very strong pressure for this graduation, as well for the recognition in China. So we are in a very strong pressures. Therefore, we think too much.
Yeah, but sometimes when we think too much, let us feel stressed.
Yes, actually.
When we feel stressed, destroy our mind. You should try to meditate sometimes when you feel worried. 3 years ago, I got car accident, I nearly died already. But I still feel nothing because I don't think too much. If I think too much, I can't talk to all of you today because last Sunday, midnight, I got car accident, nearly died. But I just try to feel relaxed. That one. Don't think too much. Like you. Mm.
Okay.
And so just all of you just so mean you just try to be the leader, ask encourage all of your friends to publish in Scopus so that all of you can catch it at the same time, same day. Ask them to publish as soon as possible. And you are now senior. If you have some problem with someone don't have publication, the one, but they just try to solve the problem. But in our group, I hope that no problem. But for you, in fact, I think you are overqualified because we have many paper already. But because of new rule, new team, new executive team, if we have the former team, so Minu now you feel happy already because we have 2-3 papers already. Yes, Minu.
Yes.
But sometimes we can't control. So one day when you are become the president of university, you just don't try to harm your maybe your subordinated feeling. Minu, don't use too much power.
Actually, I'm very poor in this academic ability. I can't write as many advanced or very excellent papers. Actually, I have been refused by many the advanced journals such as some Scopus or the SSCI. So I do not have this very high ability in this academics, especially in the semiotics. I still have a lot of things to do in this aspect.
I understand your point. But sometimes if we have connection, sometimes connection can help.
Yeah. Yes, connection.
Like if we have connection, just say okay. But if don't have connection, it's very hard to publish. Okay. Now, if so, when all of you have like a 5 chapter, just submit to me. So that I going to read and say exactly that I read already 9 advices have finished because I always just claim in the meeting that 80% of 9 advices send me 5 chapters already 80%. But in fact, it's okay because I read Minu, I found Gao, I read นี่ยาหวานยาหวานอ่า one daughter mom hey mom of one daughter and then uh shipping su I'm not sure because I read about six person already 6 persons already only 3 left okay now mean you as a leader have you okay can you say anything on your friends on behalf of your friends
Professor Tony, I'm not the leader. Our leader is Jieping Shu. You just
Jieping
made
Shu.
a mistake. Yeah, Jieping Shu is
Jieping
the
Shu.
monitor. I'm not the leader.
Hey.
I just the connector.
Jieping
Maybe.
Shu. Hello, Jieping Shu. Jieping Shu. Hello, Jieping Shu. Oh,
Maybe
Jieping
he's
Shu.
in for a signal.
Something wrong with the signal, yeah.
Yeah.
So, can't contact him. Okay. Maybe you just encourage your friends because encourage your friend to finish 5 chapters. If anyone can apply new format, you just apply. If one can't, just okay, stick to the new one, the latest one, and just publish in Scopus. That is, and then just join hands together to the graduation day. What do you think, Minyu?
Sorry, Professor Tony.
Can you hear me?
Just now, what you said, I missed it. I didn't hear what you said just now.
I mean that so just when all of you finish chapter 5, just send to me and then publish in Scopus paper, and then next we join hands together to celebrate the graduation day before December. Before December, not after December.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, see all of you. So don't just try to contact through email or anything. I just try to, maybe if any problem, just put in the group and then talk. Oh, see all of you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Jang see you. Bye bye.
See you.
See you. Jang hear you.
Goodbye, Professor Tony.
Bye bye.